What is going on, friends and family? Welcome back to another video here on Team Acne. Now, right now, it is January when I'm making this video, which means tons of people are going to the gym, getting their resolution on, trying to get that muscle, or just trying to get toned up, or just trying to get their cardio in check, or lose fat, or whatever it is. But why does the gym tend to make acne happen? Well, stick around for this video because you're about to find out everything. Let's just jump into it. Number one, sweat. The huge one. That's probably one of the most obvious ones here. There's definitely some more secrets, but the sweat is something that I think most of us know. When you are sweating in the gym, a lot of times people will just leave the gym, let their face dry. Maybe they'll go to Chipotle and they'll just be sitting there with their sweat drying on their face, and that is not what you want to do if you are prone to acne. You want to immediately go to the gym locker and wash your hands and then wash your face, and if you can, use a gentle cleanser just to get that sweat off your face, get whatever dirt is on your face off your face, and don't let it sit there, dry up, and clog your pores. Next up is dirt. Now, you don't think about this too often, but I'm going to gross you out real quick. When you're at the gym, think about how many people are going through there, especially if you're in a popular gym, a 24-hour gym. There are people every single day touching that dumbbell, laying on that bench pad, going on that cardio equipment, touching where your hands are touching, and you don't know how hygienic they are. Maybe they just wiped their butt and then didn't wash their hands. Maybe they did some other nefarious things at home and then didn't wash their hands. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of dirt and grime that happens in the gym. And what happens is you lay down on that bench, and if you're wearing a tank top or, a sports bra and some parts of your body are uncovered, you are laying directly down into that grime, into that dirt. That's pretty gross. So I would suggest wearing things that either cover you up a bit more on areas that you're going to touch the equipment with, or bring a towel that's really thick. If you're wearing thin shirts, also, if you're getting really sweaty like I do, then you're basically laying straight on the bench again, even if you have a whole shirt on. So just be mindful of what you're doing and be careful with that dirt out there. Okay, next up, we're kind of on the same vein here. I swear we're going to get to some other stuff, but wash your hands. Stay clean and do not touch your face while you're at the gym. Again, you're touching those dumbbells everyone else is touching. You're getting all these germs on your fingers, and if you get a little itch on your face, don't itch your face with your fingers. I mean, I don't know, just avoid itching it, or if you have to itch it with some part that's not touching everything in the gym, like the back of your hand or, maybe your shoulder or something like that, but don't touch your face with your grimy little gym hands. And then after you're done with your workout, go and wash your hands immediately. If you have an antibacterial, soap or something that they have there, then use that, but then wash your hands 2 to 3 times really deeply with the soap that they do have in the sink, and really get your fingers and hands and everything really clean. All right, you're done with the gym. You got a really solid workout in. Now, what do? We go and drink a protein shake. That's what we were told to do, right? Wrong, because dairy protein shakes will cause you acne. Dairy itself causes acne, but also leucine, which is an amino acid inside of dairy proteins like whey protein and casein protein, which is derived from dairy, that is really high. Both of those cause an increase in something in your body called mTOR, which increases your sebum oil production on your face and your body, which causes more acne. Now, what do? Well, one, you can just get your protein in from your foods and you can avoid protein shakes entirely. Or if you do really want a protein shake, because sometimes it is helpful, especially if you're dieting or something like that, where you have less calories and you do need to get your protein in still, use a plant-based protein. It's going to have much lower leucine, and it's going to have no dairy in it. The one that I use, I'll personally link in the description below. It's called Vivo Life, and it's really, really good. A little bit more expensive, but the quality of ingredients are really, really good, which is also really important because you don't want artificial sweeteners or preservatives or anything like that, because that will also cause acne. You should check out my leaky gut syndrome video for information as to why those things cause acne. Now, kind of along the same vein, let's talk about diet. You want to avoid cheese and you want to avoid dairy. Now, I know a lot of us have heard cottage cheese before bed is really, really good for you. So that's something we just start programming into our diet. Or just in general, you're making some, chili or something like that, and you sprinkle some cheese on top of that. Or, you're making a smoothie, or you're making a protein shake and you're using milk, or you're just having one of those pre-made protein shakes from the gym that's made of milk. Again, dairy causes acne big time. I'm very, very, very vocal about this because for me, that was the entire reason I had acne. The entire reason, at least, that I had cystic, nodular, big, aggressive acne was because of dairy. And nobody told me this, including my dermatologist, for so long. And then when I took that dairy out, I saw massive improvements in my face and my acne. And again, that's just my experience. But then recently, studies have come out that have actually proven this. So take it out entirely. And when I say out entirely, I mean 100%. I don't mean like, well, I still have like a little bit of this and then, Chipotle, I put a little queso. No, nothing. No sour cream, no butter, no milk, no cheese, no nothing. Just get dairy all the way out. You're going to thank me later. It's hard, but it's one of the best things that you can do for your acne. Okay, now we're on number 6. A couple more tips here. Do a bit of cardio. I know that doesn't seem like maybe it's going to help you too much, but it actually is really, really important because it helps your circulation of your blood and your lymph. And that's something that's in your body that helps you to filter out toxins and whatnot. And if you aren't helping it circulate, you're not helping your body get rid of those toxins as quickly. And when you have more toxins in your body, you do tend to break out more. So do a bit of cardio every day. It's really good for you. Your heart will thank you. And, I would say maybe, even 5 to 10, 15 minutes a day would be great. More is obviously better, but hey, anything is going to be really good for you. Next up is use a light cleanser on your body and your face. This is because as you go throughout your day, you are getting dirt that's coming onto your face just from like the air, from the atmosphere, from pollution. But also when you are at a gym, like I've said a few times now, things are dirty in there and you tend to get more stuff on you. Also, because you're sweating, you're trapping more stuff on your face because your face is wet or your body is wet. So it's easier for dirt and whatnot to stick onto. And then when that dries up, that's not a good situation. So make sure you're exfoliating once a week or so, maybe once every 2 weeks, so you can get some of that dead skin off of you so that doesn't clog your pores. But also use a light cleanser once a day. I use Banish. They have a gentle mint cleanser. It's like the best thing I've ever used. It also is like, it's a little bottle this big, but it lasts for like 2, 3, 4 months, which is pretty good for the price. Number 8, talking about diet a little bit more. Get your vegetables in. I know, you've heard this a million times. Drink more water, have more vegetables. But the reason that you need to have more vegetables is because they have vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, polyphenols, phytonutrients. All of those things are very difficult to get from other food sources or from other supplements in the same bioavailability that a vegetable can give you. So try to get those dark green, cruciferous, bitter vegetables in as well as, all the rest of them. So like broccoli and Brussels sprouts and green beans and asparagus, as well as getting your carrots and your eggplant and your whatever else in. Any type of vegetable is going to be great for you. I personally recommend if you already have really bad acne, then try to get something like 8 to 16 servings of vegetables in. But even if you just get a few servings, getting even 1 or 2 servings is not just a little better than 0, it's like 10-fold better than 0 servings a day. Oh, as an added tip, there are certain vegetables that help you remove heavy metals from your body, which is great. So like cilantro, leave in the comments below whether you're a cilantro lover or a hater, because I know some people hate it. But cilantro is really good at removing heavy metals from your body. So things like that, you should definitely make sure you get in at least once a day. All right, reduce or remove alcohol completely. I know that's going to be really hard because a lot of people are getting fit so that they can look better when they're partying or when they're at the club or whatever they're trying to do. So I know that hurts a little bit to hear, right? Because you want to show off that body that you've been working for. Well, you can still show off that body without getting drunk. Or at the very least, just do it less often. Basically, my point is, in that study where they found out that dairy and leucine cause acne, they also found out that alcohol causes acne of any type. So whether that be beer, wine, spirits, liquor, whatever it is, it's all causing acne. I know a lot of people are trying to bulk up and put on a lot of muscle, and when you're doing that and you haven't eaten a lot of calories in your life before, it can be easy to lean towards fats, having like burgers and having like nut butters and just things that increase your amount of fat intake, because that obviously is an easier thing to eat to get calories in. The caveat to that is also in that study that I'm referring to, they found out that high intake of fat increases your acne. So I would suggest getting something like 15 to 20%, maybe 25% of your calories from fats, but not 30, 40, 50% of your calories coming from fats, because again, that is going to cause acne. And the fats that you are getting, I would suggest trying to get them from natural sources. So like nuts, seeds, nut butters, like avocado, things like that, instead of getting them from pure oil or getting them from like, dirty junk foods and fast foods and things like that. Now, a little added thing I want to say about that is that some people do break out from nuts. So you have to find out what your individual food allergies are as well, because along with this science that we know causes everyone acne, everyone has different things that cause them acne individually. So like, for example, some people can have like soy and it's no big issue, soy sauce or tofu or whatever. That's like me. I don't have any issue with that, but some people break out from it. Also, some people break out from certain things like creatine, where other people don't. That's something you need to do an elimination diet with. Basically, try to take that thing out of your life for a week or 2 weeks and see if it improves. Or try to include something for a week or two and see if your acne worsens. And then you know whether or not that thing works well for you and your personal acne type. Now, that's the end of my big list of things that you can do to improve your acne while still getting fit in the gym. But there are some things that I do want to make really clear is when you are eating more calories in general, you are going to break out more in general. There's nothing really that you can do about this. Think about this. If food has an impact on your acne, eating more food, regardless of whether it's really good food sources or not, it's going to probably increase the chances that you get acne. In that study, they also say that when you have higher calories, it does trigger you to have more mTOR and more oil production. So it's also a scientific fact. So this is kind of something that you have to just accept. You know what I mean? You are going to have some percentage more acne because you're lifting. Another reason is because when you start weightlifting, when you start exercising, usually your testosterone, your natural testosterone production increases, especially when you are someone who's lifting heavy weights versus, someone who's maybe doing like more cardio kind of exercises like swimming. When that happens, you are going to have more acne. Again, it's another thing that you just have to agree with because if you want to get fit, you got to lift, you got to exercise. So just be prepared for a little bit more acne. And that, my beautiful fit friends, is the end of this video. I know a lot of you are getting fit right now. It's something that I personally love. I've lifted for 11 years, and it's something I don't want anyone to be afraid of doing because, there's a chance that you're going to get acne. But I do want you to know what the things are that you can combat it, and you can make your acne, as least bad as possible, because I violated pretty much everything on this list for so long, and I didn't know any of this stuff. And if I would have known it, I would have been able to skip so much pain and suffering with my cystic acne, and it would have been a lot more fun. So I just want to pass on my knowledge to you guys. I know there's tons more tips. So if you have something that you've experienced has helped you with your acne while being in the gym and being into a fit lifestyle, put it in the comments below so other people can see it in the community. That really helps. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Remember, you are not alone, you are beautiful, and you're a part of Team Acne. I'll see you guys in the next video.